Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to the predictions and breakdowns. Today we're taking a look at UFC Fight Night, Gabriel Bonfim versus Randy Rude Boy Brown, which is taking place on Saturday, November the 8th, 2025, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be starting off with the early prelim opener and ending with that juicy main event. Let's get right into it right away with the early prelim opener that is Jackson McVeigh versus Dante Johnson. I'm glad I waited to do this till on Tuesday. I'm glad I wait till Tuesdays. This is the perfect time. Earlier today, Robert Valentin had a back injury he had to report. That fight has been canceled. We now have Dante Johnson, who just fought last week against Cedricus Dumas. Got a guillotine choke in the second round, and he feels like he took no damage, and he's willing to take on Jackson McVeigh, who had a devastating loss against Bruno Ferreira in the first round, where he got beat up and then eventually submitted in the first round against, against a guy who's a pure striker, which is a little bit weird in my opinion, but it is what it is. I say pure striker. I'm pretty sure Bruno Ferreira has quite a number of submissions on his record. He does, but still, he prefers to just go for the bombs. He's been going off with that armbar recently. He has a couple triangle chokes. But anyway, Dante Johnson here, I'm going him via whatever the hell he wants to do. He's just looked so good recently, especially on the contender series against Darian Abbey. You know, Abbey is not that good of a contender, but he was fighting at heavyweight. He was fighting up 50 pounds from what he's fighting at now, and he just didn't even cut weight for this fight. He just weighed in at what he walks around at, and Darian Abbey got his ass whooped. He got beat up pretty bad, and he looked like a child on the feet compared to what Dante Johnson was. Cedricus Dumas, similar thing, was beating him up on the feet, eventually just went to the ground, wanted to show his levels, wanted to show that he's not just a striker. He's willing to wrestle with a guy who's known to wrestle, a guy who's people thought was the only way to victory was a submission or a decision via wrestling, and Dante Johnson showed everyone, no, I can do it all too. I got a guillotine, I got a darce, I got a lot. Let's see what's up. I'm gonna go Dante Johnson via inside distance. Probably gonna be the first round. Most likely going to be a knockout in the first round. McVeigh kind of looks like shit. I'm gonna go with Dante Johnson to get it done easily. He is 5'8", taking on a guy who's 6'4". The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Next on the prelims, Miles Johns versus Daniel Marcos. We're going to go with... Now, I'm a little sketched with this. I'm going with Miles Johns. Daniel Marcos cannot defend a takedown. And when he is forced up against the cage and gets worked, knees and stuff, he doesn't really have a whole lot of answers. Now, granted, he's got some good range. He's a very, very decent boxer, and that's kind of where the green flags stop. He had a split decision over Davey Grant, lost that fight. Richie Long, no contest. I think it was an eye poke. John Castaneda, he was able to beat up a little bit questionable on that fight. I thought John Castaneda was going to be able to do better. He didn't. Adrian Yanez, split decision. I thought Yanez won that fight, and Montel Jackson beats him up. I'm going to go with the fact that Miles Johns has a little bit more mix-up capability to his game. He's able to stand and bang with some of the best strikers. Doesn't get rocked all too often. Had a split decision over with Jean Matsumoto that really could have gone either way. And I think here against Daniel Marcos, he's going to be trying to force a lot of pressure on him, really trying to get him dealing with that wrestling early. And I think as long as he can get Daniel Marcos up against the cage early, really work him, get him tired, Daniel Marcos looks kind of like shit as the fight goes on. His takedown defense gets pretty weenie. He's like a 30% probably past 1.5 rounds. And if Miles Johns at least wins the first round, he's not winning Daniel Marcos is not winning the next two. He just doesn't have it in him. He kind of needs that first round. He kind of tries to play it off like that. I'm going to go with Miles Johns. I see more ways for him to win. I don't see Daniel Marcos ever being a top contender because he just doesn't have anything going on. I don't understand what's going on with him. I don't understand why he does not want to improve the ground game, but it is what it is. I guess as long as he has takedown defense, he's good on the feet, but whatever. Next on the prelims, Tisha Pennington versus Denise Gomes. We're going with Tisha Pennington, plus 3.5 if you're on the betting side. I think with this is just a little bit too close for me to call. Denise Gomes having a minus 225 price tag is wild. I understand she knocked out Elise Reed. She knocked out Yasmin Yargui and Bruna Brazil. Come on, bro. She couldn't get Karolina Kowalkiewicz out of there, which is fucking wild to me. She couldn't get Eduardo Mora out of there. She had a split decision with her. Angela Hill beat her up on the feet. And that's the problem. When you have a technical striker on the feet and you have a technical fighter, Denise Gomes doesn't really perform as well. And you have Tisha Pennington. She hasn't fought the highest level competition, but she's fought the previous champ, Carlos Esparza. She fought Tabitha Ricci to a split decision. I thought she won. Mackenzie Dern to a split decision. She honestly could have won. The Penningtons are known to get fucked on split decisions. It's happened all throughout her career. She's fought Weili Zhang way back in the day, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Marina Rodriguez. She has the experience. She beat up Luana Pinheiro last time around, who's okay on the feet. And then she's fighting Denise Gomes. I understand she's a fucking banger. If Tisha Pennington can get a takedown and at least work the ground, I'm going to see that Tisha Pennington at least takes 2 rounds. The third round is not going to look pretty for Denise Gomes when she's swinging wild, tries to take it back, and then Tisha Pennington shoots a double leg and she's on her ass. The thing is, I can see Denise Gomes clipping her early, and that puts Tisha Pennington in a fuck world of trouble because she's not going to recover. She will not recover from that shot. She'll be afraid of the shot, and she'll shoot takedowns from deep, and Denise Gomes will just beat the shit out of her for the next 3 rounds. This fight's a little bit more of a coin flip. If you are betting this fight, I would stay away. I would side with Tisha Pennington plus 3.5. My prediction is probably going to side on the side of Tisha Pennington. There is more ways for Tisha Pennington to win. I would say the gift of life is on the side of Denise Gomes. Denise Gomes does not seem to have an off button. Tisha Pennington has precision. She has very good takedowns. She has a good mix-up. She's okay on the feet. And if Denise Gomes walks in, she will get taken down. She will not. Tisha Pennington, her wife was the fucking champ. She will not allow this girl. Oh, and as you see, my camera just fucking shut off there. She will not allow this girl to just maul the shit out of her. I just don't see it happening. I'm gonna side with Tisha Pennington at least, getting it close and getting it done. Next on the prelims, Josh Hawkick or Hawkick, whatever the fuck, Josh versus Max. Josh wins, okay? Josh is going to knock him out. It's going to be early. He's got incredible wrestling. He's really powerful on the ground. His elbows in the half guard are fucking ridiculous. His elbow from side control is ridiculous. He's got absolute power from everywhere. He's a very, very light heavyweight in the heavyweight division, 230 pounds. He's taking on a guy in 260. Fought absolute bums everywhere. He's going to get knocked out. Give me Josh in the first round. Bet it now before it falls away from you. There's, in my opinion, I don't see a way he loses, but we'll see. Next on the prelims, Mayra Bueno Silva versus Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Now, I'm going to go with Jacqueline Cavalcanti. I don't see a whole lot of ways Mayra Bueno Silva wins this. She's fighting a half-decent grappler and a very decent Muay Thai striker as what seems like a pure grappler. Every time I see Mayra Bueno Silva fight, she looks like ass. She looks absolutely terrible if she cannot get a takedown. And recently, she hasn't been able to get these takedowns, man. And her fight against Holly Holm overturned, man. Mayra Bueno Silva tested positive for drugs. This girl was juicing up before and she didn't get caught by the UFC. And now since she's got cut, she's looked like ass. She looks absolutely terrible. I'm going to go with Jacqueline Cavalcanti to continue the run at bantamweight. She looks good. She has knockout capability. She's good in the clinch. And she actually has positions on the ground that are favorable. She can actually move to a half guard and start dropping elbows on Mayra Bueno Silva because she doesn't move. She feels like the ground is her fucking strong suit, but she doesn't throw anything up. She's not willing to try and get to her feet. She kind of just is accepting of the bottom position. I will never put money on Mayra Bueno Silva again in my life. Stay away from it. Jacqueline Cavalcanti all day. She's 9-1. Make it 10. I don't see her losing to Mayra Bueno Silva, and I see Mayra Bueno Silva getting cut after this, especially after the drug fail test 2 years ago. Next on the prelims, you have Jamal Pretty Boy Emmers versus Haider Emil. We're going with... This one's really hard for me because Jamal Emmers does not deal well with high pressure. If he's fighting a guy that's not chinny, like he did Nate Landwehr, he kind of falls because he throws a lot into his strikes. If he feels... that he can put you out of there, he will rush forward and he will try to put you out of there. He lost to Jack Jenkins because he fell off. He lost to Giga Chikadze because he fell off. And he lost to Pat Sabatini because Pat Sabatini just ripped the heel hook right away. Haider Emil here is willing to bang. This guy's willing to go. He's willing to rip it. I guess against William Gomez, close fight. I could have seen it going either way. I don't know, man. It's hard for me. I really want to go with Haider Emil, but I think I might be going with Jamal Emmers. He's long. He's got the capabilities to mix it up. He's really, really precise in the striking, man. He clips guys all the time. This is a true coin flip for me. It's really hard for me to pick either guy. Like, you're looking at Hyder Emil. The benefits are the hyperactivity, the wildness, but that's the problem. Like, he's so willing to not, like, he's willing to not be wild, bro. Don't worry, you thought you're fucking, did you, you probably thought your, like, mic was busted, eh? You thought your speaker didn't work anymore? Yeah, well, let me tell you, it's not because of your speaker, it's because I unplugged the wrong fucking thing, okay? Don't worry about it. Again, Hyder Emil Hill, man, I'm not 100% convinced. The more I think about it sitting here, Jung Young Lee's a fucking can, William Gomez, whatever, like, good Muay Thai striker, he could have lost that fight. Fernie Garcia got his ass whooped. Fernie Garcia's shit, okay? He's not good. Somez, not very good. Went to a decision. Like, these are things that you need to put into perspective. I'm going to go with Jamal Pretty Boy Emmers. He's got more UFC experience. He's got the ability to figure it out on the feet. He's got the good corner. He's out of Eagle FC. He's got the boys in his corner that can figure it out, that can put it together. Good corner talk. Really impressive. Really, really solid. I'm going to go with Jamal Emmers. I think he's a little bit more technical than Hyder Emil, and Hyder Emil's very fucking wild. Watch for Jamal Emmers and his elbows and his right hand. He might put him down. Next on them to start. Ooh, the startup. Oh, by the way, I will give my warning as I always give it. This was the highlighted prelim of the evening. I did not realize that. Jamal Emmers versus Hyder Emil. That means they're looking for a finish. When you're on the early prelim, when you're on the prelim right before the main card, or you're the main card opener, they are looking for the finishes right there. Those are the banger spots. They're looking for you to bang. I'm going to go with Jamal Emmers by knockout. There you go. That's the prediction. Next to the main card, Marco Tulio Silva versus CLD Christian Leroy Duncan. We're going with Marco Tulio Silva. This guy got no quit. I've seen him eat a massive overhand right from Yusri Belaguri, and if you're really looking at this fight, you should be looking at the Yusri fight because 79 inches of reach is the exact thing that CLD has, and Marco Tulio Silva was able to deal with that well. I would say that CLD is a worse kickboxer than Yusri, and Marco Tulio Silva actually had a good time fighting Yusri on the feet. He was able to bang him when he landed high hooks. He was very, very quick in turning his hips. He looked really, really solid. He's got hyper aggression. He's got accuracy. He's got power. He's got takedowns. Even though he's swinging full power shots at you in the third round, he's still trying to trip you, still trying to take you to the ground, still trying to work you, still trying to see what you got left in your tank. I think CLD is going to have nothing left. I'm going to go with Marco Tulio Silva to win by knockout or decision. I think he's just a little bit more aggressive. I think as a minus 150 favorite, you're getting fucking gifted odds at this point. CLD looked a little bit questionable against Gregory Rodriguez. He didn't deal well with the pressure, and RoboCop is a guy who's known to bleed, so as long as you hit him with a couple jabs, smack him up in the legs, he can't move too well, looks bad down the judges. He's going to cut, he's going to bleed. You're going to win at least 2 rounds or get a split decision. He lost all 3 rounds, man. Like, he got beat up bad, didn't know how to deal with the pressure. Marco Tulio Silva is only 6 foot. He's going to be putting some fucking pressure on CLD. He will be walking forward, and he'll be looking for some big, big shots. Marco Tulio Silva will most likely put him down and out. Give me Tulio Silva to get it done and continue that big-ass streak of 4 knockouts in a row since 2023. Let's keep it moving. Next on the main card, Ricky Simon versus Raoni Barcelos. We're going to go with Ricky Simon. Raoni Barcelos is 40 years of age, 38, I know. The only way I see Raoni Barcelos winning a fight in more recent times is a takedown. And that's what he did against Cody Garbrandt to steal the fight away. Peyton Talbot stole the fight like that. Christian Quinones got a rear naked choke. Ricky Simon will not be taken down. He is a guy who's known to not deal with that shit on the ground. He does not deal with guys on the ground. He is not willing to get taken down. He did fight Vinicius Oliveira, had a little bit of a mix-up there. Mario Bautista, Song Yadong, all standing on the feet. He's got really good pressure on the ground. He's really good in the wrestling, and Ricky Simon is going to force Raoni Barcelos to stand on the feet. He is not going to the ground, and if he does, Ricky Simon will throw up stuff from his back until he gets back up to his feet. He don't give a shit. He will force himself back up to the feet, and I love Ricky Simon. He's one of my favorite fighters. He always gets his energy out. He always tries to push. He always tries to win no matter what. Even if he's down 2 rounds, he tries to force a finish. I'm going to go with Ricky Simon here. I think he's a little bit better than Raoni Barcelos. He's been in the UFC for a long time. I know Raoni Barcelos has been around for a long time as well, but 38 years of age. You've been around the world a long time as well. I'm going to be going with Ricky Simon, just a little bit more lively. I've been in his prime. 2 inches of reach advantage. Can be sticking that jab out there and keeping Hayani Barcelos on his toes. If he's shooting in from deep, watch for the knees from Ricky Simon, and watch for that overhand right that he put Farid Basharat out with. He could do it again, and I would not be surprised. Next on the main card, Ismael Bonfim versus Chris Padilla, and I think the disrespect for Chris Padilla is still getting me a little bit worked up here. Plus 165 for what? For what? Why is he a plus 165? Has he not shown you guys enough? Has he not shown you? And listen, the James line top rear naked choke. Okay, you put him out. That's fucking crazy. Rongju, the elbow over the top. He literally copied what a guy did on 1FC the week before, and who got a knockout with it, but instead puts Rongju's eye into fucking orbit and made it into a fucking Pluto. Okay. And then you have this split decision with Jai Herbert. I thought Chris won that fight. A lot of people felt like Jai Herbert put it together. Fuck off. Eat shit. I thought Chris Padilla put a lot more together in those later rounds. And now he's fighting Ismael Bonfim, who looked like ass against Nazim Sadikov. Benoit Saint-Denis was able to pressure him out because he just doesn't have a whole lot of fucking cardio, it seems like. And Ismael Bonfim's only beat Vince Pichel and Terrence McKinney. He beat Terrence McKinney in the second round, who's a one-round fighter. What are we talking about here? This guy's got majority of his wins by finish. He's not really a decision guy. And anytime he's gone to the decision, he kind of looked like shit. Vince Pichel looked kind of terrible. Give me Chris Padilla, man. Give me Chris Padilla on the line. Underdog lock of the week. All day, Taco is going to put the work on him. He's got the full fucking set, man. Chris Padilla is world champion caliber. Genuinely world champion caliber. This guy, I think he should be a featherweight, in my opinion. This guy has so much mix-up capability, it's not even fucking funny. His ground game is ridiculous. He's got submissions out the ass. He's got KOs. He's got everything. He's got really, really good game, man. And he's been looking good since 2024. I'm going to say let's keep it going. Give me Chris Padilla to get the biggest win ever in his career, and that is against Ismael Bonfim. Let me get rid of the Bonfim brothers in the UFC. They fucking suck. Next on the main card, Muslim Salikov versus Uros Medic. Now, this is one that hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Uros Medic, man. I love him. I think he knocks out Muslim Salikov, genuinely. I like, all day, I've been thinking about it. But something is itching at me that I think that Muslim Salikov is going to put him out. Like, something's wrong. Something's not right. He takes out Carlos Leal in the first round. Kenan Song. Santiago Ponzinibbio split decision. Why is he looking better? Why is he looking better, bro? He keeps looking better. Listen, this is a fight I would not touch. Under 1.5 rounds is what I would touch in this fight. If you really want me to be honest, the underdog side of Muslim Salikov is really juicy. If you're going by pure odds and statistics, you should take Muslim Salikov in this fight. If you're going by betting odds, if you're going by what I think, probably Uros Medic is going to knock him out in the first round and just get it over with. He is 41. I mean, it's getting to that point where I don't know if he's going to be able to stand anymore. But I have gone against Muslim Salikov 3 times in a row, and I have lost 3 times in a row. I have lost money on this guy 3 times in a row. I bet every card. I've lost 3 times in a row on this guy. I'm going to say that Muslim Salikov and Uros Medic finish it in the first round. I'm going to say that my heart says Uros Medic by first round knockout. My brain says put your money on Muslim Salikov by first round knockout, or just on the line because he's an underdog. He has won 3 times in a row, twice by first round knockout, 1 time against Carlos Leal, who literally is like a fucking steroid head, and he put him out cold. He's got crazy power, and Uros Medic is chinny as fuck, and he always backs up with his head straight. If Muslim Salikov puts something like a 1 and then just throws a high kick fucking past it, he's clipping him. If he throws a 1 and turns into it and throws a spinning back kick, he's clipping him. Something crazy is going to happen on that fight. Watch out. I'm going to go with what I said. That's it. I'm not going to say anything else. Next on the main card, the co-main event of the evening. Matt Schnell versus Joseph Morales. If we get even a little bit of what Joseph Morales looked like against Albus Idris, I'm going Joseph Morales all day. Matt Schnell, very dangerous on the ground. Very, very Good mix of capability, but against Jimmy Flick, he was having a hard time. If he's having a hard time against Jimmy Flick, Joseph Morales is going to fuck him up. He's going to finish him in probably round 2 or under 1.5 rounds. I don't see a whole lot going on. Joseph Morales looked like shit last time around inside the UFC, and let me tell you, he's improved. He went through Cage Warriors, went through the Ultimate Fighter, and now he's back with a vengeance. This kid, he's got two kids now, 31 years of age. He's got a wife. He's trying to fight for his family. He's got a little bit different mindset. Matt Schnell fighting for a legacy, trying to fight for his mental well-being probably at this point. And Morales is fighting for his family. He's fighting for his kids. He's fighting for a future. I'm going to go with Joseph Morales to get it done. Minus 250 favorite. Yeah, inside distance. More likely than not. He is more a submission guy than anything. I can see it getting done by triangle choke. Matt Schnell getting put out in the guard. Next on the main event of the evening, next on the main card of the evening, we have the main event of the evening. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you have not already. We have Gabriel Bonfim versus Randy Rude Boy Brown. And I don't know if you guys are going to be shocked by this, and especially people who actually watch these videos, which is very few, but I love you guys anyway. We're going to keep doing it too. I don't give a shit. We're going to keep doing it till I die. I love UFC too much. Randy Rude Boy Brown is going to get it done. Gabriel Bonfim does not deal well with pressure strikers. He doesn't deal well with guys that try and combat him. He doesn't deal well with guys that are willing to grapple with him and counter it. And Rude Boy's fucking huge. He's got 6'3". He's got long legs, and he's got even longer arms, 78 inches of reach. He's very flexible, man. He's got the ability to get away from most guys' takedowns. He doesn't get taken down very often. And when he does, he doesn't try to sit there. He tries to move. And he's quite well at doing it. And he, most of the time, gets into flow state. And when he gets into flow state, he starts looking really, really crisp on the feet. Usually knocks guys out. Just did it to Nicholas Dalby. Put him out with a right hook after breaking his nose inside that first round. And Gabriel Bonfim here, man, he's going to be trying to look for that takedown. He lost against Wonderboy Thompson, in my opinion. He won a split decision. Did not win. Very clear that Wonderboy won those last 2 rounds, even though his shin was split open. Ange Losa lost, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know how you're taking that kind of decision. Nicholas Dalby got knocked out by him because of the pressure. And Randy Rude Boy Brown, he's all pressure. He's going to be putting it in his face. He's going to be just working him. He's going to be working him to the bone. He's going to be putting everything in Gabriel Bonfim's face. And I just don't see a world where I see Randy Brown getting dropped here or getting put to the ground and getting submitted. Gabriel Bonfim, majority of his wins are by submission. He's going to be looking to take Randy Rude Boy down. If he doesn't get him down, he usually looks a little bit disgruntled. He doesn't look very happy with the position. He usually gets a little bit upset. He tries to force some spots. Doesn't really work. Usually gets clipped on the inside and tries to just back up after that. If you back up on I keep trying to say Rude Boy. If you back up on Randy Brown, he is going to walk forward and he's going to throw everything at you. He's got a very long jab. He's got a very long front kick, and he uses that front kick like a jab, like Sean Strickland. He'll throw a high kick up there. He'll throw a question mark kick. He'll throw a fucking heel kick. He'll throw everything at you. He'll throw those elbows. He's got long arms. He'll throw those hooks from his hip. He'll try and put Gabriel Bonfim out, and I'm telling you right now, he probably will. Give me Randy Rude Boy Brown by knockout or decision. And that's the rest of the predictions. Hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you guys all later this week for the betting talk that I will do for this card. Let's see if we can make some money. And I'll see you guys all later. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Peace.